and everyone. So this week we're going to be looking at a new vowel. We're going to be looking at the I vowel, which there's two different ways to write this. So we'll do one today and then one on Thursday. So the first one is called Chireq. And this vowel sounds as E, as in the word green. So I'm going to use the example of the Aleph for, and the I vowel is a dot underneath a Hebrew letter. So if you want to practice saying this sound, you write it, E, E, E. I have seen it written sometimes as it, but I've been confused as to which one, but the more I've seen it, the one I learned from is pronounced as E. The two I vowels are pronounced as E. So now we try it with some of the Hebrew letters we've learned so far. So with the noon, Ni. With the dalet, sound of the consonant is da, vowel E. So D, Ni. Same with the ha. You read consonant first, noise sound is ha, and then vowel sound. So if you learn the dot underneath the Hebrew letter is the E sound, you'll be able to read it, he. And it's the same if we had the rosh, I know we've done the rosh, with the R. Read the Hebrew sound first, which is and then the vowel sound, which is E, re. So, I will go just writing some sounds, just to practice with the I vowel. So this would read, just the consonant is the ta, the sound is ta, vowel sound is the E vowel, the E sound, sorry, and then consonant sound is team. So consonant is ganel, sound is ga. There's no vowels, you move to the next consonant, which is the the rosh. It's the E vowel, E sound, and consonant N, green. Right, so if you want to write the following sounds in Hebrew, so this is just practicing sounds. So if you wanted to get a sound deal, dia, and we'll say ni. So say you wanted to just try and get a sound of them. So deal. So we'd need a da, which is dalet, E sound, which is the dot underneath the letter, and then lamed, deal. Dia, D, E vowel, I vowel, and dia, and ni. So we'd use the n and the dot underneath. These ain't proper Hebrew words, but we're just practicing for sound. That would read as ni. So now we will read some proper Hebrew words now and practice. So even though it sounds as E, it is the I vowel. Can get mixed up. Okay, so the first word we're going to do okay, so we'd look at the Hebrew, the first letter, which is the bet, so it sounds as ba. The vowel sound is the R. Next consonant sound is the U, it sounds as ya. Vowel sound, E, and the tab, bait, and that's house. So this word is the sameach. Sound is s. Vowel sound is E. This is the P. This vowel, the vav with the dot in the middle, is the oo vowel, oo sound, the U vowel, and sipur. And that means story. Okay, so again, this one is the hey, so it's a hat. The I vowel is the E sound. He, this is the nun, n, the E vowel underneath, and the silent hey at the end. Hee'neh. And hee'neh is here is. Now some people might prefer to write this, and when they write it out just for to remember, they put the H and they put the I, because it is the I vowel, and then they put N, E. But what can happen with that, sometimes you can read it as hee'neh or hee'neh. So because we know that the I vowel sounds as E, so when I'm writing it out in like transliteration, I'll write it like that, hee'neh. I'll put the double E to know what sounds, just to help you pronounce it correctly. But in some books it will be written like just as the I for transliteration, but because I know it sounds as E, that's why I write it there so you can read it. Okay, so this one would read, so this is the kaf, cat. It's the I vowel, so you can either write it as I, or whatever's easier for you. I prefer to use it to write the E sounding. So key, then it's the S, E vowel underneath, which is and the Aleph is at the end silent. Kee'seh. So it's up to you which way you prefer to write. And kee'seh is chair. Okay, so we do another word. Again, look at the vowel, so you can either write it, it's the I vowel, so you can either write it as I, and then you'd move to the next one, so sheen, sha, and then the T is the A vowel, and the silent H. But it'd read as isha. So the transliteration is for you to write how you feel most comfortable, how you learn best. So like I said, I write it as it sounds, but if you still remember, you can put the I there and just know it's pronounced as red as isha. And isha is wife or woman. We'll do another we'll do another couple of words. So this word would be, look at the sound, it's the kaf, sound is cat. The E vowel, key, move to the next letter, ta. The T is the A vowel, silent H. Kee'tah. And kee'tah is class. So again, look at the Hebrew letter, it's the bet, sounds as ba. The I vowel underneath, which sounds as E. Then you go on to the next letter, the little T is the R, silent H at the end, bima. And that is stage. And we just got two more words to do. we'll do okay, so this one, this is the bet. The sound of the consonant is bat. So after you've read the consonant, you look for the vowel. So the vav with the dot in the centre is the U vowel, which sounds as oo. Boo. This is the bet, it sounds as bat. The T is the A vowel, and the silent H at the end to close. Booba. And booba is doll. And it's exactly the same, guys, with the U vowel. Some people prefer to write it as, so if they was writing it, they could write it as, they might just put it as that. Booba. You can write it as the U vowel, but this is just, again, it's for transliteration and what you prefer to write it as. Whatever helps you remember how to sound the word. I prefer to put it as the O's to remember. And then we finish on the last word. This is a long one. Okay, so start there. So what letter is this? The rosh. How does the rosh sound? What vowel is it? The dot to the top left is the O vowel, so sounds as O. So ro. The aleph is silent, so you look to the next letter, which is the sheen, which is sh. There's no vowel underneath, so it closes, so it's rosh. That's the hey, and it's got the vowel underneath, so it sounds, so you'd read the sound of the hey, which is ha, sound of the vowel, which is ah. Then you go to the next letter, it's the sheen, it sounds as sh. You've got the A vowel underneath. Then you go to the next one, which is N, N, the A vowel underneath, and the H to close. Rosh Hashanah, which is New Year. Okay guys, so on Thursday we look at the other way to write the I vowel. And but we'll keep practicing, and we'll have a little practice one session, just all the vowels. Alright, bye guys.